This summer, I got the chance to travel to South India with Asia International Mission. India was just so different from anything I've ever experienced. The way the cities were laid out, the way the people interacted was just like a whole other world. The people around us were very friendly people. They were extremely hospitable. They were really interested in what all of the Americans were doing. They were very hardworking people, and also they were very religious people. There were Hindu shrines all over the place, all over the city, up and down the streets. Everywhere you looked, there was some temple to some god, and we would see people going to these shrines daily. The main focus of our trip was spending time in a Christian orphanage that AIM supports in Tenali. We actually got to stay in their new building that was just recently completed, and we got to spend a lot of time with the kids that were around for the summer. While many of the kids in the orphanage don't have parents, several of them do have relatives, aunts or uncles in the area who will take them in over their 6-week summer break. So when we got there and there were only 10 kids, I was a little disappointed. We had heard that the orphanage sometimes has up to 60 kids living in it. But then I realized that these 10 kids obviously didn't have any family to go to. So it was really neat how God worked it out for these kids to get all the extra attention and love that we had to share with them. The oldest boy, Anand, had some sort of sore on the top of his foot. So every day I would clean it up, put some sort of bandage on it. It really wasn't anything more than just soap peroxide, some Neosporin, but he sure liked the extra attention that he was getting. And it didn't take too long before some of the other kids would come find me with some sort of sore or something that they needed me to clean for them. It was just so adorable. They would just soak up any attention you would give them. It was so cute. My favorite thing of the whole trip was when we took all the kids downtown to get them new shoes. We loaded up all 10 kids, 4 Americans and 1 Indian adult, into 2 auto rickshaws and went downtown and told the kids they could pick out whatever shoes that they wanted. And it was so fun to get to see them just go shopping and look and see what style they wanted, and they wanted to make sure that they fit, and they wanted our approval if we thought they looked good or not. And it was really fun to be able to get to take them and to be able to bless them with the shoes that not only are useful but also that they got to enjoy, and they got to pick what they wanted out of it. That was my very favorite. We also held a vacation Bible school for kids from the local area to come, and we got to do all kinds of things. We did crafts, and we played games, and we had a snack, and we taught them lessons from the Bible, and they got to hear stories about how much Jesus loves them and how much He values them and how much worth they have in His eyes. All week long we were sharing the gospel with the kids with the aid of different colors, And on the final day, we made necklaces and bracelets with these different color beads, and as we put them on, we talked about what each color meant, and something really cool happened with that. That night we went to a slum and we saw 2 or 3 of the kids that we had all week in Vacation Bible School lived in the slum that we were visiting. One of the little girls brought her little brother up to us and was showing us that she had given him her bracelet. She was very excited about it. It was really cool to see that it had already, what we were doing was already going home with the kids, and they were already sharing it with their family. Being in the slum that night really helped me see the need in India. People with disease, whole families living inside very small huts. The need in India is great, but our God is greater. You know, Christ said that if you do it for the least of these, you're doing it for me. AIM is serving Christ in India.